All right, hello everybody, and welcome into another watch party. And we are 5 weeks away from conference championships. We've got week 10 coming at you, and this is one of those rare watch parties where we kind of have a big game going. We have ranked top 10 Alabama and Auburn. It's the Iron Bowl here in week 10, and before we get started, obviously we're affiliated with Home Field now. Check out the website, use the code, and yeah, it's pretty cool. But Auburn, not a great season. Kenzie kind of destroyed this team, unfortunately, before giving it to Cabbage. So let's take a look. Alfonso Jackson, he is a redshirt freshman, so this is the first chance we are going to get to see from him a full game. And we are going to see Trey Harrell at running back, a 76 overall starter for an SEC team, is obviously not going to typically get it done. At wide receiver, Freddie Davis, Fowler, and Brewster. Honestly, not that bad. Decent speed here as well. Jason Fields might be kind of an X factor there with the 95 speed. Tight end, you got Frank Dawson. Offensive line is a little weak for an SEC team, but high 70s, low 80s, pretty good. And on the defensive end, kind of similar. You got a standout player there from Darius Williams and Marcus Pittman, so we'll see what they can do. And then at linebacker, it's Larry Eyre. He's one of their better players. Frank Williams and Gibson. So linebacker might be a strength for this team. And really fast corners, but they don't have a bunch of skill. And at safety, Jovan Bates and Kyle Brown. So their kicker is a sophomore, Darren Ralph, and he's 10 of 14 on the year. Decent power and accuracy, so he should be pretty good today. And Alabama, we saw them once on game day before this season. It was against Tennessee. They owned them. And we're going to see more E.J. Irons today. Love this guy. So we'll see if they control their own destiny in the division. So they just need to keep winning these games. And Tyrone Cox had an absolute breakout performance against Tennessee. So we'll see what he does today. And a wide receiver, Anthony Sharp, Robbie Reese, and Corey Callahan. Mike Howard, the tight end, and SFA player Doc Buckley. You've got a very, very good offensive line here, one of the best ones in the country. And on the defensive side, Clifton Harris, Mike McCoy, and in the middle, Paul Brown. Looks like he might have an injury, so Vaughn and Allen. Linebacker, C.J. Washington, Alan Pleasant, and Jimmy Don Willie, the SFA player. At cornerback, you got Dan Henderson, really, really good cornerback here. And then it completely drops off, but these guys do have the speed, so they should be all right. And in the backfield, David Norman and Donnie Hicks. And then at kicker, you got the freshman Sean Hawkins, who that is a really good kicker. You got 87 power, 84 accuracy. He should be pretty good. Honestly, these teams are really pretty similar everywhere except the offensive line, and then quarterback and running back is where Alabama does have the advantage. So it's not as crazy as the record would indicate, but nevertheless, let's hop into it. Excited to have a awesome game here, and it's going to be Auburn at Alabama, number 8 in the country. So let's see. And the overalls are not all that different. Do you guys want to do any crazy uniforms? I know Alabama doesn't have crazy uniforms, so they just have that. Let's see, does Auburn have anything cool?
I think the best thing they have is like an all blue.
Let's see. They gotta have a fun helmet. No, this is just okay. I guess we could go with the numbers on the side, navy or white. Oh my gosh. And dude, like, what is this? All right, well, I guess that's as crazy as we're getting today. And we are off here in the Iron Bowl.
I mean, we did use like two of the most traditional teams in college.
Yeah, that's true. So for Auburn, obviously they gotta be able to force some turnovers, get some lucky stops, and don't be stupid on the offensive end. That's a tall task against this Alabama team. I'm expecting a blowout, but I'll be pleasantly surprised if Auburn puts up a fight. like I said earlier, Alabama completely controls their own destiny. They do have the head-to-head advantage over Tennessee and Florida, so they can afford a loss. But they do face Georgia at the end of the season, so Georgia really is technically in the best position to win this division outside of Alabama, which
We
is
beat
weird.
Bama last year. We were cooking them.
So we'll see if Kenzie follows him back. It's crazy how Kenzie, how you're doing so much better at Charlotte than you ever did at Auburn, and they have a much better team. So
They also play much better competition.
are you telling me that the American Conference doesn't have the best competition?
Well, considering you were the only one that had more than 5 wins last year, yeah.
All I'm saying is that the AAC had a semifinal team. The SEC did not. So put that in your pipe
I
and
mean,
smoke it.
sure. I mean, the SEC also doesn't have a national championship.
Boom. Get roasted.
Fuck
All
the
right.
SEC.
So Auburn is going to get the ball first. Now, this is the first time we're going to get to see Alfonso. They don't even give him the little uh the spotlight intro, so that's tough, but quick option to start it out. Alfonso Jackson. Now, every time I see a quick option, normally the first thought is, oh no, negative yardage like that. But now after last week, my first thought is, please hit the pitch.
Oh, how does Josh Dobbs do better than Alfonso Jackson on a quick option?
You're
Hello?
super quiet. I can't hear you.
Okay, that's fun.
Quick
Remember when Kenzie
option.
used to hype him up? Alfonso Jackson.
Hey, he's gonna be good.
What'd you say? What
How
happened?
does Josh Dobbs do better on a quick option than Alfonso Jackson?
Well, Alfonso Jackson, isn't he a redshirt freshman? I think it was Antonio Williams last year with
No,
so
yeah, it was
that
Antonio Williams.
so that is a bad 3-and-out here for Auburn to start. 3 runs all backwards. Not a
I would
great
love
start
to.
here.
No, we saw Josh Dobbs triple out or an option play this year where he got a
Yeah.
first down on a 4th down.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't that
I
the
think he ran like 12 yards.
Yeah, he actually had a good run too. Which is surprising. It was like made it's like inside the 5 or something like
And
that.
and what is it? Josh Dobbs, you think he's slow? Wait till Levi Kazaruni comes around. He's gonna
That
have
bad?
I'm gonna put him at like 30 speed.
Jesus, dude, like I don't even know if it's possible to be a quarterback at that speed.
I ideally do not
Like, will
want
they?
him leaving the pocket ever. And
Yeah, until the game breaks and he starts taking off from the pocket every play and just getting sick.
yeah, like
Yeah,
Eli Manning level mobility.
Yeah, it's the
no.
problem with like super like pocket heavy quarterbacks is the fact that like NCAA tries to make the quarterback take off way too much.
Yeah.
You can kind of see. You don't really see that with Kamara.
So Tyrone
Oh, you do.
Cox. All
You do.
right. So, I mean, I figured out a way to kind of mitigate it a little bit. If you raise the intentional grounding slider for the penalties, it helps with that. So, and we've done that for now 2 seasons, and it's really helped. And that's a
Huh.
drop by Tyrone
What?
Cox.
Mr. Stonehands over here.
So now 3-and-out on both sides. EJ Irons getting a negative yardage, and then Tyrone Cox dropping a pass. All right, so kind of a slow start in the rivalry today. Nice little punt. Unfortunately, the game sucks at punts. All right. So who's going to get the first down? Are we going to have a low-scoring game day?
I hope not.
You know what's strange is like the past 3 game days have all been like 38-21, 37-20, somewhere in there. So like it's been all within like 1 point. And a big run here.
Oh,
This is going to be a first down.
first down.
Trey Harrell. All right, Alfonso Jackson, split back set here. Hand off, reversing the field. That goes nowhere. Jamie Watkins.
Do you think if I win my next 2 games, DC, I might make BearCave for the Florida game?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because you'll be borderline ranked, and then Florida is still ranked. So as long as they don't fall off a
Dude.
cliff. But Florida's a really good team this year. As
Rank UCF, D rank Arizona. Problem fixed.
no,
I'll take it, man. I'll
no.
take it. I'll take that deal.
Problem fixed.
You know, when you were 4-2 and staring 2 back-to-back top 25 teams in the face, it seemed like your season was over. But you won both those games. So
I think it's like 1 and 2 overall versus top 25 teams.
I mean, yeah, we won that game, but at what cost? Coastal Carolina may be a decent team in the G5, but they're still like a 78 overall team, and I won by 10 points.
well, their offense
No.
is like an 86. It's just they have
No,
no
yeah.
defense.
No, yeah. So I scored 31 points on them.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I scored 30 something points on. I think I scored 40 on them, but
no, yeah. It was 41-31.
I'm pretty sure I gave up like. Oh yeah, I gave up 31.
No, that was my game with them. They
Oh.
won 41-31.
I don't know what our score was.
Yours was 44-34. So it's a 10-point. And a big-time run. There's the Tyrone Cox we know. Power runner. He's such a big power runner. When I had to make the graphic for the game day result, I had to use a defensive end who had number 48.
Dude, Auburn gave the ball back so quick. I didn't even realize Alabama had the ball during that
They-
conversation.
I
They,
didn't
they
even
got
either,
they
man.
got 1 first down, and then was another 3 and out. So
Dude, I just like kind of started paying attention again. I was like, how the hell does Alabama have the ball?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention at all. I'm like, who has the ball
So
now? Hello?
EJ
How about-
Irons another negative run. So both teams.
What's
running-
EJ's nickname?
Uh,
I know CJ's choke job, but
they wanted to say. Mike said it's electric jolt irons, but that sounds so cheesy.
Dude, that sounds like some kind of shitty D2
Yeah.
superhero name.
So so EJ Irons is still up for grabs because I used that on his spin move, and that was such a bad cheesy call. Oh, he's yamming. He got it off, and he connects. Woo! Corey Callahan a first down. There you go, EJ Irons.
EJ is just such a terrible like combination of letters to try to give something to it.
Like you gotta like TJ is better than EJ. Like EJ, like you can't really use that as a nickname. Use that as a nickname. Just kind of eh.
We'll just call him EJ Manual Irons.
There you go. And there you go. They're sharp over the middle. Now they're starting to cook, starting to find their passing game.
I retract my previous statement. EJ Manuel would never make a pass like that.
So he's 2 of 3 here. That pocket's holding up. When they're not running the ball, they're doing well. So Auburn has to figure out a way to get a stop. And they're bringing both safeties in. So a 2-safety blitz potentially. Yeah, showing the blitz. EJ gets through. Wide open hole. EJ Irons. Touchdown, Alabama.
I was so nervous he was going to run straight at that safety.
No, at NCAA, I wouldn't doubt he would.
The angle he took looked like he was running straight for it.
Yeah. Like, dude, so on that Josh Dobbs run where he got like 12 yards, he took like a super wide angle on that too. Like he was going like sideways for a good 5 yards, then cut upfield. 50. Oh.
Remember to submit your stuff. Oh, that went out of the back of the end zone.
I'm too broke.
We got Coon
Anyways.
Rapids here. Andrew Smith. That's a crazy name for a
5'9".
town.
Yeah, I was about to say 5'9", but man is short.
All right, so Alfonso Jackson, can they start moving the ball? They're continuing to hammer the run. This time they get some room up the middle. Trey Harrell's going to have a monster game. But that defense did not play well in the last drive, so Auburn has to respond here. You'd have liked if they would have hit him in the mouth first. That's all right. We're going to throw it now. Dumping it off, open. That was kind of a cannon. Normally we see ducks out there. That was an absolute piss missile to the flat. So he's 2 for 2 for 7 yards.
Let him cook.
Yeah, well, let's see him cook. Is this the Sam Howell of the SFA? Hand off, and that just was terrible. Harold's trying to go somewhere. Did not work.
All right, time for Bama's next drive.
Oh, dear.
I'm calling it now. It's going to be an INT pick six.
I don't understand why he cut back, though. The guy was engaged in a block. Like, why would you cut back?
Well, a delay give this time. He finds some room.
I
It's
lied.
5
It was a
yards.
5-yard run. I lied. It was a 5-yard run.
They are 0 for 2 on third down. This could be a 3rd and long. Hyping up the crowd here. Brian Denny flipping the
2-yard
play
check
here.
down.
Adjusting. Split backs. Alfonso.
Manifesting a check down out of bounds. 2 yards.
Let him cook. He's going to run, and no, he gets sacked. He just couldn't find the room. Another 3rd down failure. So, luckily, though, they will have some field position advantage here.
Somebody know what playbook he runs?
Somebody can go look it up. I think it's like Oregon or something.
I was about to say, because Alfonso has 500 rushing yards on the season
Yeah,
already.
it's a very run-heavy. I don't think it's triple option, though, obviously. So they're not running
I'm
triple
about to
option.
see.
Yeah, it's some sort of a spread option. As Mississippi Scruggs, the SFA player, having a couple of returns. All right, so EJ, couple of big throws and a long run on the last drive. Hand off, Tyrone. Oh, a big stiffy.
Yeah, he's running Oregon.
And hand off. Another broken tackle from Tyrone Cox. Look at him go. An absolute beast.
Quick preview to what Bowers is about to do tomorrow.
Hand off. Dumps it off. Tyrone Cox again. And this is a 2-horse offense, man. We've seen this. We saw this all against Alabama. And I would be very scared to face Alabama in the playoff because they kind of do the exact same thing that East Carolina does. Because I'm like a 2-horse offense with Christian Richard. Wide open! Anthony Sharp! Look at him go! A big play. He underthrew it on purpose there. But, like, the EJ Irons, Tyrone Cox is like a... I'd say EJ Irons is better than Christian Richard, and then obviously Vanilovic's probably better than Cox, but it's kind of the same offense. And honestly, I wouldn't even be mad at Alabama being good and potentially winning the Natty. They've never been good. So here we go over the middle. Dump that off. That's Robbie Reese. So 2nd and 4 now. They're driving again. Trying to make this a blowout as Auburn only has 19 yards in the first quarter. And they hand that up to Cox and a wide open touchdown up the middle. Alabama 14-0. This one could be getting ugly. Just no run discipline. Nobody's staying to their gaps. Just massive lanes. So, honestly, is Auburn in danger of being the first team ever to be shut out on a game day style game? That's the question. Obviously, it's still pretty early, but haven't seen anything all that impressive from them. 3 drives.
If we had that logic in the New Heights Classic last year, I 100% believe we would have shut out Tennessee.
Probably. But now, here we go. Jackson getting his run. And that's what they need to do. Put the ball in their best player's hands. Let him cook. He gets about 19. So 14-0 here in the Iron Bowl. Can Auburn make it competitive? Tyrone Cox and E.J. Irons both have touchdowns already. Get a handoff, and there's Trey Harrell getting some runs, so they're already across the 50 now. All right, handoff again. He keeps it this time, and Jimmy Don Willie on the tackle. Love me some Jimmy Don Willie. All right, 2nd and 9, split back set here. 2 running backs, and they bring a blitz, and he gets past it. A lot of room, and 2 guys. I don't think lowering your head there was the right move, but got through the blitz. Yeah, that takes some cojones to lower your head against 2 defensive linemen. So 0 for 3. Can they get a first down? Please just run like a read option here. No, they're going to throw it. He's going to take off, and he's sacked again. Wait, there's a fumble. Oh, no. The worst possible situation there. So it goes from 3rd and inches to 4th and 9. As it does look like a true fumble. Yeah, that ball is out. So they did fall on it, though. So I feel like this is no man's land. You got to go for this. No, they're punting. Oh. Boo. So already feels as though this game is potentially over.
With like outs.
Your mic cut out. It's still cutting out as we got a screen pass to Tyrone.
No, I was saying, like, I'm okay with punts outside of the 40. I just can't stand the ones when they do it inside the 40.
Yeah. Like, that one's understandable. It's just like, you're already down by so much.
I'd rather you go for it, but it's understandable.
Yeah. Handoff, especially when it was like a 4th and 9. As he stays up. Dude, Tyrone Cox is so good. He breaks like 3 tackles a play. All right, EJ coming back. He's going to hand it off again. Tyrone finds the outside, and he's quick. Oh, what a move! Tyrone Cox down the sideline. He breaks it. He's still going. Tyrone Cox! Touchdown, Alabama! What a run from Tyrone Cox. Elite. They call him a power back, but look at that wiggle and that blazing speed. Unbelievable. I have a feeling that we're going to have some big-time highlights here. That's one of the better runs we've seen all season. All right, so now down 21-0. What is Coach Cabbage going to do?
Kind of sad how he was busy celebrating while they were still falling off of him.
Dude, when you have a running back who not only can break those tackles, but has the speed to get to the outside and can, like, pull off that agility, oh my. This could be a Cox Heisman campaign game. Safety blitz coming now. They're just begging them to throw it as they run a jet sweep, and it works. All right, Freddie Davis for 9. Never want to say it's over, but feels like it's over. You've got to get a first down here. Come on, Auburn. All right, handoff. They got some push there. He stivvies a man. He has some blockers. Trey Harrell down the sideline. Is he going to go? Yes, he is. Touchdown, Auburn. Trey Harrell Blow for blow. They get back in it. All right, so are we just going to see blow for blow, long TD after long TD? Looking like it. Big time play there for Auburn. What's crazy is we don't often see these like long runs for touchdowns all that much, so. And these all been rushing touchdowns. EJ, he's only had one pass in the second quarter. But now a little pressure put on Alabama. They felt like, all right, we got this game easy. Now you give up a big play. So now you're kind of pressed to respond. But, oh, there's another run! Alabama breaks away! Can they get there? Yeah! Touchdown, Alabama! Lee Taylor, the fullback! A 75-yard rumble from the fullback. Incredible! No defense being played at all here today. That's 3 straight plays with long touchdowns, I believe.
What are we watching?
We're watching a fullback rumble for 75 yards. I can confirm that that is the longest fullback run we've seen on stream ever. That dude had some absolute smack.
What the hell happened? I watched a
Take the
YouTube
kickoff
video for
back.
10 minutes.
So we had Alabama at 14-0 after 2 drives. And then we had a like 65-yard run by Tyrone Cox. And then Auburn gets their own like 65-yard run. And then we just had a 75-yard run from a fullback.
Yo, fullback's on top.
So it was like 3 straight insanely long run plays. So
Fullback's on top, though.
Yeah.
Fullback had the longest one. Fullback's on top.
So what? Auburn just gets a big play. Can they get another one? Here goes Trey Harrell. Oh, and there we go again! No, he stepped out! Harrell, what are
Literally-
you doing?
The AI pushed him out. No, his teammate kind of like forced him to move into the sideline. Oh, that's
man,
hilarious.
Trey Harrell had another touchdown if he just stayed in bounds. This might be the worst run defense on both sides we've ever seen. As the outside running game for both teams has been insane. All right, another run up the gut, Harrell. And, I mean, the outside run's been working a lot better, but Auburn's getting some impressive runs up the gut as well. All right, so option the other way, and that was risky. Alfonso Jackson. So now a 3rd and long. So finally some defense being played. But yeah, this game definitely is probably going to go Alabama's way. But we're going to see some crazy plays along the way for sure. Trips left, or maybe are we going to see a throw here? I think this might be like our 3rd throw of the quarter. Yeah, and that goes nowhere. So question is, are they going to go for it? No, they're not. So Alabama's getting the ball back. Their last 2 plays have yielded about 130 yards. and 2 touchdowns. Did that go out at the 1? Yes, it did. All right, so Auburn with an offensive opportunity here. Can they get a safety? It's going to be a jet sweep. No, it's EJ Irons. No, they let him out of the end zone. EJ gets out of the end zone. Lucky. All right, another chance for Auburn. Can they stop him in the backfield? They are going to throw it over the middle, and it's caught. There goes Reese. He breaks a tackle. Just big play after big play. Auburn just can't stop anything. Last time we've seen defense this bad on game day, it was Oklahoma and in Arizona.
It was so stupid, dude. We literally hurt the star quarterback that has been the reason of their success, and then the backup comes in and decides to be Tom fucking Brady.
Dude, you know that game got him drafted too.
Just so stupid.
Like, there's no way, as a redshirt senior, like, the final game of the season, he comes in and, like, one of the best games we've ever seen. He had to have gotten drafted.
They put up like 300 passing yards and like 150 rushing yards.
Okay,
All
what are
right.
we talking about?
The Travis Cooper hero game for Alabama, or for Oklahoma last season.
It's all right. I got my revenge. I took rumors out for like, I think I took about the rest of the regular season.
No, yeah, dude. Thomas Horn did the same thing. Josh Dobbs went down in the first corner. Horn comes in, throws 4 touchdowns and no
Yeah.
INTs, and I'm like, hello? Where was this last season?
Oh, man, Lee Taylor, man, the fullback. He's giving Cheddar Biscuits a run for his money as the best fullback in the country. So Alabama on the move again. Remember, this drive started out from the 1-yard line. Break 2 tackles from Tyrone Cox. Oh, my Lord. Is this Derrick Henry 2.0?
Can we just get a tackle on first contact once?
Dude, they're going to have like 400 yards in the first half. Hand off the gut, and there they finally lay the wood. Alabama's getting embarrassed.
You're only 400 yards and 4 touchdowns too late, but there's the effort. That's what we're looking for.
Cabbage
That's what the
raising
Iron
a
Bowl's
bunch of
all about,
weenies out
baby.
here. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Shit is ridiculous, dude. This is not fair.
Cox averaging 10 yards a carry, and these teams aren't even that crazy of an overall difference.
10 yards a carry? You mean 10 stiff arms a carry?
Floats it. Oh, another wide open man in coverage. Breaks
My
2
God, dude.
tackles.
You mean 10 yards after contact per
It
carry?
feels
'Cause
like
these dudes
they're
do
playing
not
like a... Is this Austin P? This looks like a November
Austin
bye
PA.
game.
Austin, PA.
EJ open man. Robbie Reese breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Alabama.
One of the worst tackling defenses I've ever seen. Like, I'm pretty sure my defense could do better.
If
This
it makes you feel
is-
better, TC.
This is not a
I used to
rivalry.
call Duquesne DeQuesney.
Who?
DeQuesty.
I used to call Duquesne DeQuesny.
DeQuesty. DeQuesty's nuts.
I mean, it does not look like it should be sounded out as Duquesne. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Yeah, I think it's
Who
some
are
kind
you
of-
talking about? I don't know this joke.
It's an FCS school that Florida State played last year.
Yeah.
Their name is Duquesne, but it's spelled out like Duquesne, so I always called them Duquesne until I watched that game, and then they said Duquesne.
Yeah, I don't know how because I've seen that name
Oh,
before. I don't know
right.
how it I didn't think Duquesne was the right. I thought it would be something like Duquette or something like that.
It's
I don't know, dude.
blame the French is all I have to say. Blame the French.
It's Duquesne. Make it make sense how they got an N out of an SE, but okay.
No, I think it's S. No. How do you get an SNE out of pain? Like, what?
I'm telling you that's how they pronounce it.
Yeah, is it DUQUESNE or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Just off the top of my head, I think that's how it's spelled. Not entirely sure.
All right. Oh, here's a handoff up the gut. There they go again. It's
No
like
run defense.
ridiculous.
I mean, it's just the classic Auburn drive. Get a really big play after you give up a huge touchdown and then turn the ball over.
Gus Bus Ball, baby. That's exactly how Gus Malzahn does it.
It's so crazy, like just how much more powerful Cox's stiff arms have looked compared to Auburn's.
Yeah, like Cox just shoves people into the ground in like a tenth of a second.
I mean, he bounced him off. He dribbled that guy off the ground on that stiff arm.
Like Derrick Henry stiff arms versus fucking Dylan Edwards stiff arms. Sorry, DC, but
It made that Auburn stiff arm look like a light push.
All right, goes
like
back, and that's a 4th and 20 as the half expires. 35-7. Roll Tide, roll, as they have a commanding lead, and they get the ball after half.
They're gonna.
It was so nice of Colorado to give Auburn their offensive line, though.
Yeah, I know, man. Like TC, I'm pretty sure UCF's like O-line is better than Colorado's, and we just got promoted from G5.
Yeah.
And our O-line is still like pretty bad by Big 12 standards. Like I'm pretty sure yours is like middling in the Conference USA. That bad. Holy shit. How many rushing yards is that? That's 87. 387 rushing yards in one half.
Auburn is clearly killing it in the pass game. 13 passing yards, baby.
The opposite of App State.
Alfonso Jackson is elite. Don't worry about it.
Oh. Oh. Okay then. Nice.
Oh, Alabama gets ball first.
Yeah, they do. So
This game is just unfair.
Whoa. EJ Irons isn't even passing that bad. 10 for 12, 173 and a touchdown through one half.
I mean, to me, that's more because of their run game.
Yeah, it was almost intercepted. Just a tiny bit overthrown.
Yeah, minute. 80% third down conversion rate is crazy though.
And we're getting another yam. Oh, what a catch from Anthony Sharp. As he speared, this guy is a star.
Dude got
Yeah, the game-winning catch against Tennessee, and look at that.
Got body slammed too. Still held on to it. So many passes, dude. Like, what?
Oh my god, of course that was in. All right.
Dude, this game is so stupid. What was that?
I don't know.
Like,
but it's 3rd and inches. They're 5 and 6 on 3rd down. Now 6 of 7. Oh, Auburn. Coach Cabbage needs to, I don't know, man. Stop sucking.
Dude, this defense is garbage. Like, absolute garbage.
Well, yeah, that's definitely true. So is the offense, though. Like, Sharp is just having his way.
6 for 117.
EJ, like, they could run for 500 yards they want. Like, this game just reminds me of, like, Georgia versus TCU IRL. That's what this is reminding me
Might
of.
turn out that way too.
And another catch, Robbie Reese, another broken
He almost,
tackle.
he almost broke that off to the
They
touch.
could hit 70 here. I think the game day record is 69. No, it's 70. Well, no, I think it's 69 that Oklahoma scored on a game day. So they could reach 70 here.
Dogwater, any comments on that Oklahoma score?
I mean, the game was rigged against me. I don't know what else to tell you.
To be honest, I don't doubt that.
And I mean,
Why aren't you paying the
Not by
refs like you did?
TC. I just mean by NCAA, dude. Like, you're telling me that Arizona really fucking dropped 5 straight against the teams that we played? No fucking shot.
I mean, you did. So
Yeah, I mean that's just NCAA picking a team they wanted to shaft.
yeah, they do that every single season. Not that I can play anymore because my fucking controller broke. But what this game does take like one team to the shaft in the second half of the season, like no matter what they lose. And it's just
oh, and a wide open score. Mike Howard, touchdown, Alabama. This looks like a playoff team.
do you think Alabama's going to miss the playoffs IRL this season?
I mean, it just depends. I don't know. Aren't they one loss right now?
For Texas, yeah. And Texas
So if
is
they lose to Georgia, then yeah, probably.
Wait, who?
Alabama, I think if they win out, they make it as either the 3 or 4 seed.
No, Alabama's gonna need somebody to lose if they're gonna get in.
IRL, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, because the top
probably
4 have no reason to be taken out.
either if Michigan drops Penn State, if Michigan drops Penn State and Ohio State, I say they're out. That's
I mean, if Michigan only loses to Ohio State or Ohio State only loses to Michigan, then both of them will make it in.
oh, 1,000,000%, just like last year. But
I mean,
yeah,
it's going to take FSU dropping some bullshit game that we probably will, like to Miami or Florida, and then it's going to take probably one more thing. I don't know what
Alright,
else.
quick option, and they don't get there.
maybe Washington losing to Utah, maybe Washington dropping a couple games. I guess.
Yeah, I mean they're not like out of the hunt or anything, but they're going to need some help.
No, yeah, I'd say like they need to win out and have like 1 or 2 other games go their way.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Alfonso Sampson.
I'm
I
not
thought that was
even,
Alfonso Jackson.
yeah, I'm not even going to bother correcting you on that just because it's useless. 2-6 Auburn, 7-1.
Oh, is it actually Jackson? Because I could have I swore he had an Alfonso Sanders or whatever.
No, I think it's Alfonso Jackson. I'm not gonna bother him on that because I don't really care about 2-6 quarterback. But
Damn, already gave him the loss today.
why wouldn't I? I said it before that too. 2-6 Auburn, 7-1 Alabama.
I mean, this was basically the score and time left for Tennessee, Arizona, and then Tennessee came back.
I mean,
And
was it this big of a lead though?
Alright, here we go.
It was close.
Auburn's cooking. I mean, Alabama's giving up some big plays here.
I mean, however, there's far much more parity in Arizona, Tennessee last season compared to Alabama, Auburn this season.
And all right, give me a touchdown here. Harold, oh my God, he destroyed that corner.
Oh my God!
Touchdown, Auburn.
Holy shit, that man!
Boom.
Didn't even slow down.
That guy got some CTE.
You look close to the 20, you can still see his shoe.
Exactly. So 42-14 now. So
Did
Auburn
he get-
putting up some sort of a fight here.
Did he get thrown 20 yards downfield, Dogwater? Do you know?
Cannot confirm that. There was no flag, so I would assume not. Pretty sure the hit was enough force to do that.
And look at this. The last 6 drives have all been touchdowns.
And a 99-yard drive. Wow.
So we'll see what Alabama has in store for us. I'm predicting another touchdown run, a long one. Just depends who. Is it EJ Irons this time?
Touchdown to Anthony Sharp right here.
They're going to be throwing it, and he's yamming it deep. First play, diving for Anthony Sharp.
I called the Anthony Sharp catch.
A little
touchdown.
bit of some accuracy problems for EJ Irons. That's the second deep ball of this quarter that required a dive, but they're connecting. I love that Alabama is not just running the ball every single time now. It's they're starting to. It's like they smell blood in the water and they want to absolutely dominate them.
Did Auburn win last year in the Iron Bowl?
Maybe.
I'm gonna check that real quick.
I think so, because I think Kenzie was bragging about it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure he bragged about that for a while.
Like, at least we beat Alabama. And there's a nice defensive play. Darius Williams in the backfield. Their best player on this defensive side. All right, a 3rd and 8. 7 for 8 on 3rd down. Oof. All right, and that's going to be a mid-screen. It was risky. It is a catch, but it is a 4th down. So is Alabama going to go for it here?
No, yeah, Auburn won 28-25 last year.
All right, so this is a revenge game then for Alabama. And they're going for it here inside the 35. Makes sense. And it's going to be a screen pass to the fullback, Lee Taylor, and he's stuffed. All right, Auburn, baby. Obviously, 28 points is a bit much to come back from, but they were down 35 at one point, but they are putting up some pride here.
I mean, they at least have a quarter and almost a half to do it.
That's true. We have seen 28-point quarters before. Cough, cough.
Okay. Yeah, why? Oh, I got to catch every straight.
Because it's at this point, that is still the best quarter we've ever seen in a game day game. Like, we've had 28 tied a few times, but that was the first time we saw it. We've never seen more, I don't believe. I think we've seen, like, 24. And
It's not my fault.
Like 28 points in a quarter?
yeah, from a single...
Yeah.
How many, like, the most points in a quarter by one team? Because we've had quarters where it's, like, 42 total points, but...
I think I scored, like, a lot last week.
Well, it's not sim game.
No,
We're
we
talking
had
game
plenty
day.
of games where we had like 28-point quarters, but it was always like sim.
Yeah. Sim,
It was never a game day
I'm talking
thing.
game day, yeah. And except for Memphis in the playoff, giving up 28 straight in one quarter to Baylor.
Hey man, we tried to come back. All right, if Le'Veon Bell could fucking catch, we would have.
Yeah, you would have won that. But I mean, hey, look at Auburn, man. No.
Literally
my
ran
God.
into his
In a
The Cardale
Jones.
special, baby.
We're gonna have to start calling this the Tennessee special, as all their quarterbacks do the same thing. Oh, he's open. That's a first down.
Sam God stream fraud.
Oh yeah.
When are you gonna release your user rankings again? By the way,
It's just
Wanna
when I
know
have
where I'm
time.
at.
So.
Where do you put that anyway? Sicko sector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have time this week because it's a short week.
I'm somehow mid as hell. I made it to mid as hell, so I'm excited.
You might be moving up a little bit. I don't know.
Depends on how this week goes.
Yeah, you might become focused and having fun. We'll just We'll see.
No.
As there's some
No.
negative. If you're Auburn, man, if you want to make this comeback, you got to score quickly. So we need some big plays. At
It's
least,
gonna be. No, go ahead.
at least in a blowout, though, this game's entertaining because of all the big plays. It's not like some blowouts we see where it's just boringness. Oh, what a play!
What is that?
That was the best 10-yard throw you'll ever see. A cross
me
body field jump pass. I love that this guy is
360. That was like a 180 too.
that was beautiful.
180 cross body jump pass.
All right, man,
Cross
motion.
field.
Here we go. We're cooking and oh, wide open hole. Get that out there. Ah. Come on, Auburn. War Eagle. Whatever the things.
It's a War Damn Eagle.
Yeah, well. So,
War
Florida
Damn.
man, is there a world where you would trade me Debo Samuel?
I gotta check the team.
Because I'm trying to get a flex, a new flex option. Because I don't feel comfortable with Gabe Davis in my slot. Or in my flex. 2nd and 5, handoff, Trey Harrell, and all right, that's another first down. If they can score before this quarter ends, there's a chance. Here we go, Auburn. Here we go. And a little handoff up the gut. There he goes. No, you chose the wrong hole, you dummy.
You chose the wrong hole.
2nd and 2, last play of the quarter. This has to be a touchdown.
I mean,
Come on. Come on. No! Wait. Yes! Oh, what a play! Alfonso Jackson breaks a tackle in the backfield and finds some room. Clifton Harris has been a thorn in his side all day, and he shrugs him off, evades Jimmy Don Willie, and they are down 21.
I mean,
I'm not
You wanna give me
saying that there's a chance, but there might be a chance.
you want to give me Josh Allen back?
I would consider it.
Ooh, okay.
I just need a
Alright.
starter in return. Obviously.
You
'cause Fields is
don't
hurt.
deserve Josh Allen.
That's why I'm trading him to Florida man.
That's why he's trading under me.
Don't you ever trade for him again.
So, well, he's going to him.
How many times are you going to trade for Josh Allen and ship him off the same week?
This would probably
I
be number
drafted
2.
him. Me. All right. How does this sound? Tua, Debo Samuel, and Michael Gallup for Josh Allen and Leonard Fournette.
The thing is like I'd be okay doing that, but the problem is like I need a quarterback this week because Fields is out, and that game's
Will
happening
Levis.
right now. No,
Will
no,
Levis.
No,
Those are my two options for you.
right. But I'm saying is I'd be fine doing this trade, but maybe next week. You know. That's the thing.
All right.
Even though I want him
We'll
this week, but unless there's a guy.
yeah. Let's do it next week. Let's do it next week because next week I get Achane back.
Okay. All right. We'll revisit that trade next week as we get another yam. Oh, that was the chance, Auburn.
That was literally the fucking play to flip this game, and you
Well, I
charted
mean,
it.
They've
it's
had
4th
three
down.
chances like that.
It
They've
is
had like
4th down.
3 chances like that.
Yes,
Okay.
but NCAA is so reliant on momentum. That pick would have just completely flipped this game upside down.
I'd say momentum's kind of swinging towards Auburn here because they've shut
It-
out.
it
I mean,
is.
yes,
They've
it is,
scored-
but they would have full momentum right now with that pick, dude.
I mean-
They would be unstoppable.
Auburn has scored 14 straight, and they have 8 minutes. And if they get a big play here, and a couple 3-and-outs, there's a chance. There's a world where we could see a big comeback. Come on. Trey Harrell having himself a day quietly compared to the other side. So if they can get a quick score here, we can't have like a 6-minute drive. Oh, God. That's fine.
That was a great deflection. Dude, stretched out for that.
What we need is a outside run again for a touchdown. They're gonna throw it here, and he's going deep. There you go. That's what you need. You need things that are gonna take 5 seconds, get you 20 yards, and then you get out of bounds. Dude, Auburn has momentum. Let's go.
Hey, Jackson's not having a bad day. 9 for 11 is a good day throwing the ball when
Yeah,
you
I
only
know.
throw it like maybe 15 times a game.
The problem was the defense giving up 6 straight touchdowns. So over the middle, and okay. Just when you were hyping him
Oh,
up.
yo,
As soon as
come
you
on.
compliment him- As soon as you compliment him, he does that, man. I think you're a curse dog, Water. Any
It's all right.
quarterback-
Dude, it's
You either need incompletions or big plays. So those are fine. Dumping that. That's what. There you go. He dropped it. That's what you need. If you
Third and
you
10
gotta
now.
as
save
stupid
time.
as that is, it actually makes sense.
Yeah, he dropped
Yeah,
it on purpose.
Just literally smack the ball down into the ground.
Yeah, you need a touchdown, and they're bringing a blitz. No! Oh, the ball's on the ground. Wait! Oh! They save it, so the second fumble of the day. Now you got a 4th and 21. Now you're kind of in
42
a
to 24. Get a
Jimmy
stop.
Don Willie. That's the second true fumble. That's another one.
Oh.
So that kind of, yeah, of course,
Holy
the
neck
SFA
roll.
player. And they're going for it. All right, here we go. If they get
What?
this now.
No fucking
If-
shot. You wouldn't go
Sure.
for it on 4th and fucking 9 here, but you will on 4th
And
and
a delayed
21. And you
give!
draw.
No!
Improved logic, by the way. Improved logic, by the way.
They thought that they could
No.
catch him off guard,
No.
but
No.
that's all right. So the comeback is over. Unless they throw a pick 6, like right here, but they're not going to. That's just...
He just drags 5 of them for fucking 6 yards.
Oh,
Like, come on.
man.
It's gone. All the hope is gone.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
It was a fun
stop
20
killed-
seconds, but it's gone.
Yeah, that stop killed all momentum. Right there. That just killed all of it.
Oh, big.
Oh, I thought he was gone there.
Me too.
Horse collar? Question mark?
Yeah, like, dude, I thought he was gone right there. Let's see this. No, he just kind of flipped over in midair.
No, I'm just gonna scream horse collar.
Horse collar!
I don't care if he actually did it. I'm just gonna scream it till I see a yellow flag.
I don't blame you. I do the same thing. That's why I don't watch UCF football games on TV.
Yeah, dude, my favorite is screaming at the ref at the TV like he can hear me through it.
Yeah, I call him a dumbass all the time. Oh, it gets me worked up. That's why I have to turn the TV off. I know it's a problem, man.
Oh, dude, speaking of refs, TC, I gotta send you this
And there you
video.
go. There's another catch. This
How
game
did he
is
catch that?
over. Robbie Reese is a great player. We've seen him quite a few times now. He is a like Julian Edelman type player.
Wes Spoker, Julian Edelman. The shifty white dude in the slot.
Exactly. All right, Florida Man, I sent you a trade for this week. If you don't like this
Let's
one,
see
then I can do a different one next week.
Hey, TC, have you thought about doing like commentary on the flags that are called?
On the flags that are called? What do you mean?
I am declining that.
So
Okay.
TC, I am not getting Leonard Fournette and Justin Fields for Debo Samuel and Will Levis.
Yeah, all right. Well, you know.
I
Debo
need to see a
Samuel
call
alone,
like this from you.
like Debo alone is worth more than Fournette and Fields.
Oh, and there's another touchdown for Alabama. Hey, the worst thing you can do in a trade is say no. So it's not, you know, it's whatever.
Well,
See the video, TC.
I'm not
Bro,
gonna
I've
watch a
waited.
video right now
I know. I'm saying watch it after. I need you to start making calls like that, though.
about flags.
Yes.
Whoa. Is that BearCave?
No, it's a
A&M?
sim game, so you can't submit. If you're gonna submit, you can't submit Texas A&M or Ole Miss players.
I
That's
don't even
all.
have anything to submit. I can't submit anyways.
Pain.
because I am
Bro,
broke.
what are you... People... When I'm trying to make fantasy football trades and they counter with something ridiculous, it's like, what are you doing?
It's called highballing until you get the offer you want.
Yeah, well, guess what?
Or lowballing, my bad. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Uh,
I'll
21
do
for
this.
201 is not bad. It's just his defense is dog shit.
I don't understand why Auburn is so bad in this game. Like they don't have like a super terrible. It's not a great P5 roster, but it's not a bad P5 roster.
Playbooks is my guess. His playbook determines a lot of this game, way more
Well,
than you think.
playbook and then their best, like, when you have a young quarterback, and the young quarterbacks typically don't sim well, and then you have a low overall running back, and then they have some injuries on the offensive line, and, you know.
By the way,
And
for
then the
freshman
defense
all
is just not that great, it seems.
so for freshman All-American, do they have to make first team or second team? Or
There's
either one?
only one team for freshman All-Americans.
There is, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, I don't
Sadly,
check.
Dubs.
I don't do anything for All-Americans. We just do Team of the Year just because when
No, I meant in
when I
game.
took over for Dame, I didn't have the data for the previous All-Americans. So it's just not something I could continue, and I'm not going to start because then I'm losing all that because I don't have all that data for all the years past. But for freshman All-Americans, we do have all that data. So,
You said that name like you really like that person.
Dame? I love Dame. What are you talking about? I love getting threats of coming to my workplace and shooting up everyone. You know, it's enjoyable.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Oh yeah, so a kid fucking posted on this school
Yeah,
Insta school Snap story thing that with a gun and a caption that said "Have a happy Halloween." With him holding a gun. I'm like, okay.
yeah. That's. I'm glad I'm not in school anymore.
No, yeah, yeah. It's him sitting down with what it looks like an AR style gun, long rifle. Looks like maybe a shotgun. I don't know, but it says caption "Happy Halloween, everyone." I'm like, okay. Do I go to school tomorrow? I, I think somebody deleted it when I posted it twice.
Yeah, because I don't. We don't need that in the server.
At first, I thought it just failed to upload because sometimes my phone does that. But I posted it a second time and I was, oh, somebody deleted it. So my bad about that. This game is over. So that's 4 touchdowns on 3 minutes.
ATC, is this what it was like for you having to watch Arizona win 40 to like 20 every game?
When do you
Because this
ever
is.
win?
I had like 2 watch parties at the beginning of the season that I won like 40 to 20.
Yeah, I mean, when it's a blowout, I always enjoy watching the games. I just wish Auburn would have put up a bit more of a fight.
Well, I'm just saying because I don't have a user team involved here. It's kind of
Oh,
boring as shit that it's a blowout.
there's
Oh,
a
what
touchdown.
a
Well, I
catch.
mean, Cabbage is a user.
No, I mean like it's not my team.
Right. I mean, this is kind of how I feel for every game. It's like when it's this bad on a game day, it's kind of like, but I gotta keep it going, you know. So I have the full hour. But watch party's much more laid back.
Oh,
Do
Scoop's
not
not gonna be
leak.
happy.
Do not leak. Do not leak.
Aye, Captain Skook ain't gonna be happy though.
Oh, so I should not have been giving Cabbage live updates. Got it.
Well, no, for that it's whatever. But
No, I wasn't
49.
giving him any updates. I didn't want to spoil it for him.
I mean, Kinsey would have probably spoiled it for him anyways. If we're gonna be honest here, Kinsey probably would have spoiled it anyways.
49. And here's a big run for, oh my
Oh.
god, Tyrone Cox is insane, dude. Just spin moves and...
No, yeah, he got hit as he was spinning, spun halfway around, and
Oh, there's another run.
Dude, this Auburn defense is piss poor.
Yeah, 100%. But hey, this game's gonna end right into Thursday night football, and VOD will be
Nope.
available a little later. Coming up is gonna be all of the. I mean, for Patreon it's different, but every class is gonna get a preview of their players, and then later is when I'll post any new players for your guys' teams. And then.
Do you have any idea if UCF got a crew?
No, you have the same 15 players. You haven't signed
Fuck.
anyone new.
They're saying fuck, like it's not.
Arizona has more. I think Arizona's up to 12 this season. You're
Whoa.
starting to cook.
Huh? Yeah, starting to cook for a team that I will not be there for.
Yeah.
So third and goal here for Alabama. Can they make it? 56.
You'll be there when you
Irons.
get to the playoffs. When I force you into the playoffs, I promise you'll get there.
You better watch your fucking
D-Sleep
mouth. Don't you fucking do
coming
it.
in late to
Don't
an
you fucking do it.
absolute bloodbath.
To put that voodoo on them, dude. Fucking voodoo magic.
There's been no defense
Positive
played
voodoo.
in this
That's
game.
what I'm here for.
I am 100% certain I'm going to lose in heartbreak fashion to Kansas, beat the other two teams, then lose to Texas A&M and finish 8-4.
Very well, could be. I mean,
Or are you
I'm
gonna
putting
get
a big bet on you beating Kansas, so that better not happen.
Yeah, well, Mike
Dude,
picked Kansas,
no,
so
it's-
we're shit out of luck.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
no, yeah,
that Fink still has never won a game day, and he's been here since the beginning. He's never won a
I've
game
only
day.
ever lost one game day. Well, regular season game
I
day.
don't think Kansas is going to do much.
the only game that I saw.
Except it would be hilarious if his first win on game day is against Dogwater.
Well, the
Yeah,
only
yeah.
thing that I feel like he has no hope with is the fact that I am now a very run heavy team and it has been very successful, and he has a dog shit rush defense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
go
mean,
check
we'll
that
see.
game.
Because I'm pretty sure his defense is averaging like 200 rushing yards a game.
It's just
Oh,
if
no.
if
No,
if
178.
Gamaro, the 10 attempts he's gonna have, if he throws a couple interceptions, then there might be a chance.
We're not going to let him. We're not going to let him. He doesn't have a choice. I took that away from him. I benched him in the least promise breaking way possible.
All right, so let's see here if Auburn can get another touchdown before the game ends. Their offense has been okay, but the defense was just abysmal. And another drop. Let's go!
Gamaro found out this past weekend, TC, that a pass play now means just hand it to Matt Bowers and get the fuck out of the way.
I don't know. I mean, if you see the preview of the game on the overlay, he threw an interception. And he sacked the line.
I bet if you call his screen, he'll chuck it downfield just to take use of that opportunity. He'll just chuck it downfield. If you
Dude, I want to see a formation so bad.
Oh, a dot.
Damn.
Remember, Alfonso Jackson is a very young quarterback, so this is a very promising day. If Auburn can muster some sort of a defense.
Bro, TC,
God, dude, we got over 1,000 yards today.
Hey, was Lazard able to get moved to tight end too as well?
Yeah, so he's going to be playing every play, basically.
Okay.
And there's a
well, I just wanted it because I know Minnesota has like a ton of double tight end stuff with no wide receivers. So I want to see a formation with Lazard lined up next to 6'9" Luigi and just seeing them pave a path for Bowers.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. It's just the problem is I don't know if you run a 2-receiver, 2 tight end set, which one he's going to be. You know what
that's right. I don't know.
It's over.
Yep, so as we hit 000s, Alabama continues their dominance. They control their destiny in their division. Big win, 52-28, as the fullback 75-yard run was a beaut. Outrunning a corner.
Yeah. The only thing that feels wrong to me with these schedules is that the rivalry games aren't last.
Yeah, we're switching that next season. They should be the final week, hopefully. This season was just about seeing if a custom schedule could work.
Seeing if it actually works in a game.
And it works. So we're So we're.
I will say the
some
schedule
sort of-
this year has been immensely more fun than any other year in the past.
Oh, 100%.
I can't really speak on that since this is my second season, but
I definitely
you
disagree
actually-
with fun.
you actually gave me 4 schedule requests, by the way. Give me Wyoming.
Yeah, I mean, I asked
Mississippi
for
State,
6
and
because we
Penn State.
wanted to give you guys as much options as possible. Some were able to, some were not.
But no, yeah, I got
Yeah.
Wyoming, I got Mississippi State, and Florida and Kent State. And Florida decides to be good again the second I schedule them.
It's
so.
hard because we want 2 out of conference games to be competitive games in your same bucket from the previous year, and then the other 2 games are like Patreon requests / like your out of conference rivalries, like your Florida game or your Florida State game or whatever. So
A fun fact, FM, I turned down Florida for Arizona.
You did?
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah, he had a Florida offer.
I mean, I could see why. I don't blame you for, like, personally, I wouldn't go
Arizona,
to fucking
it's
USF.
been a fun rebuild. It's one of the more fun teams. It's like one of those where if you played every game in the Dynasty, you'd be really good. But the fact that you don't and you rely on the sim, it doesn't work.
No, my problem is I built this wide receiver core, and like if this was Madden, I would have the most elite wide receiver room in the NCAA, hands down. But the problem is NCAA, it gets wonky once you get too tall.
Yeah.
Right, so if I get fired from a school,
I had 7
then I
sacks.
succeed at another school, can I get hired back at the school I got fired from?
Yeah. That makes sense. That you've gone away, you actually seem competent, and you're ready to make adjustments. Yeah.
Okay, UCF shall be my destination whenever I do so.
Well, I don't
Everything.
think you're getting fired.
No, yeah, I'm not
You're
getting fired
improving
this
your
year.
team. Yeah.
I already met expectations with my win over fucking.
All right, so let's check the players of the game, and then we'll get out of here off watch party.
I need to let the dogs out.
All right, so I mean some big time players of the game here.
By the way,
Multiple sacks, fumbles.
what time do you estimate you're gonna send out fucking Secret Santa?
Hopefully in the next few hours.
Cool, 'cause I'm
Hey,
hoping
can
to
you
get-
combine, or how many yards? I thought EJ Irons had a lot of yards rushing.
I think he did. He had
He had
over
like
100.
20. Yeah, it doesn't combine. It's stupid.